giornata. Perché sono così solos.
In 1952, the Ray-Ban Wayfarer was created by Bausch & Lomb optical designer Raymond Steegman. Released in 1956, they quickly became popular with everyone from JFK to Bob Dylan. If you were to ask a large group of people to draw a pair of sunglasses, I bet a majority of them would come up with something that looks like the Ray-Ban Wayfarer. They have a striking shape, bold angles, and thick, masculine lines. In spite of their success in the 50s and 60s, sales began to decline a bit in the 70s, and they were almost discontinued by Bausch & Lomb. When sales slightly increased after they were featured in the film The Blues Brothers, being worn by Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi, Ray-Ban signed a product placement deal in 1982 that put the Wayfarers in tons of films and television shows, probably most prominently in Risky Business, worn by Tom Cruise. Sales soared. Their popularity has waxed and waned since then, but they remain a very iconic and very classic and still very popular shape. I think they look terrific. The Ray-Ban brand is now owned by Luxottica Group, and they offer Wayfarers in all sorts of different styles and configurations. You can get smaller framed versions, all sorts of different materials for the frames, but I prefer the classic original Ray-Ban Wayfarer. This is the 2140. It has the larger, thicker frames and the slant. As you can see there, when you put them on, they kind of slant away from the forehead a little bit. I think that's the classic style, the silhouette, those striking frames that you kind of want when you're wearing Wayfarers. They can be had for around $150 most places online. I've had this pair for years now, and they look as good now as they did on the day I bought them. And they work in almost any situation. You can wear them with a suit just as easily as you can with a t-shirt and jeans. The only issue I've had after owning these Ray-Ban Wayfarers for years and years is this. They leave a mark. If I've been wearing these for an extended period of time and then I take them off to go into a store or something, there will be these red marks on the bridge of my nose. Now that may just be me, it might have something to do with the shape of my nose. I don't know if it would do that for everyone, but that is something I thought I would point out. You might look a little bit like a maniac if you take your sunglasses off after wearing them for a long time, but for me, it doesn't really matter. I think that these are the epitome of timeless style. I can't think of a single more classic pair of sunglasses than the Ray-Ban Wayfarers, except maybe these. The Ray-Ban Aviator sunglasses. But that's for another time. For now, I think if you're looking for a classic, timeless, iconic pair of sunglasses, you can't go wrong with the Wayfarer. I've been your good friend Bradley. You've been the audience. This has been Stuff and Things. Thank you so much for watching.